Ladies and gentlemen, today is Friday, March 20th, 2026. Welcome to Uncle Joe's Yuhua Show. The Strait of Hormuz, barely 40 miles wide at its narrowest point, a ribbon of blue on any map, and through it passes 20% of the entire world's oil supply. Right now, that ribbon is effectively closed, sealed since the United States and Israel launched strikes on Iran on February 28th. And the price of that closure is landing quietly, invisibly, in your grocery bill, your electricity bill, your gas tank. Brent crude crossed $116 a barrel today. Goldman Sachs is telling clients to plan for elevated prices through 2027. One narrow waterway, one war, the entire world picking up the tab now. President Trump posted on Truth Social this Friday that the United States is, quote, getting very close to meeting our objectives as we consider winding down our great military efforts in Iran. Beautiful words, reassuring words, the kind of words that make financial markets exhale and ordinary people feel like something is almost over. And then, hold both thoughts at once, officials confirmed on that very same Friday that thousands more American troops are heading to the Middle East, going in, while the commander-in-chief talks about winding down. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Ming Dynasty philosopher Wang Yang spent his entire life teaching what he called Zhi Xing He Yi, the unity of knowing and acting. In his collected teachings, he left us this. The moment of true knowing is the very moment of acting. The moment of true acting is itself the moment of knowing. For Wang Yang, a person who truly understands something will, by definition, act accordingly. Mr. President, with the greatest respect, saying wind down while sending thousands of troops forward is not Jixing He Yi. That is knowing going left and acting going right. Wang Yang had a word for that condition. It was not a compliment. Now, what kind of world do we live in when a nation fires missiles at a Muslim ally during Ramadan? During the holiest month of the Islamic calendar, the month of prayer, reflection, and brotherhood, Iran struck Qatar's liquefied natural gas facilities at Ras Laffan. The result? 17% of Qatar's entire LNG export capacity gone for up to 5 years. $20 billion in annual revenue vaporized. Qatar has declared force majeure on long-term supply contracts to Italy, Belgium, South Korea, and China. And Qatar Energy's chief executive Saad Al-Kaabi told Reuters something that stopped me cold. He said he never in his wildest dreams would